Okay, I have noticed an improvement in my breathing, so now I have a better idea of the problems that I've been suffering for the past few months. I brought on these problems in an accelerated fashion from my use of my walking sticks. I pretty much did all walking sticks and no picnic table fitness. So I was sitting there just driving every step, working the front, closing down the whole front, tightening those muscles up, and that led to a breathing problem. I was letting my back get weak and strengthening my front with the walking sticks, and it just got bad. Also, it really got accelerated when I was trying to do pull-ups with the walking sticks. That seemed to accelerate it. That was really working the front. And that's when it was about shortly after trying to do pull-ups with for a few weeks with the walking sticks, then I noticed the breathing problem. Like, what's this? Got to figure this out. And it took me a long time. I bought things that just didn't help at all. I bought those rounds foam rollers. I got 3 of those, different sizes to try. You lay on them and stretch your back. It wasn't a matter of it wasn't a matter of laying on those foam rollers and stretching. It was more a matter of tightening up my back. I needed to tighten up my back. And when I got into using the yoga blocks, I started noticing a slight improvement with my deep breathing, but I was still having problems with my deep breathing. The yoga blocks were giving some relief with the upper back part, but that still wasn't affecting the deep breathing like I needed it to. And getting back into picnic table fitness, bending over the end of the picnic table was the last step, I think, in helping me with my deep breaths, deep breaths, because it's like I'm using my back, I'm tightening my back to take that deep breath. It's like every so often I don't know, I just want to take a deep breath and I couldn't, and I was prevented somehow, and it was a weakness in my back. And I couldn't hit it with using the 45s, bending over, standing up. I was feeling tired. It was a good exercise, but it wasn't hitting that deep breathing muscle. And I'm getting older too. The muscles weaken easier. If I need to work them more, because problems will come out easier if I don't do that full work. So that's bringing back, learning about upper back exercises with the yoga blocks, and then bringing back picnic table fitness is an enjoyable fitness routine for me, but also it's bringing back my ability to take deep breaths. It's given me confidence that I'll be able to get back into walking sticks again, because I had to abandon. I mean, I'm like, no more push-ups, no sit-ups, no walking sticks, none of that front forward workout stuff. I gotta fix this deep breathing issue, and it's a matter of working the back. And it's like I can't work it enough, because, you know, right now I'm sitting like this. I sit like this on the computer typing away, and I'm bringing everything forward all the time. So I want to avoid working the front with the walking sticks, push-ups, sit-ups. I want to work the back of the neck, the shoulders, the small of the back, the lower, upper, middle back, all of that. I want to just keep working on tightening it. And I got a pretty good routine that I like to do now. I can do it on the ground. And that's the thing, it's just so strange. I've looked at it in different ways, but I've never fully gotten into working out on the ground so much until I got the yoga blocks. And I'm leaning against a bunch right now. I have about 14 the sticks are fine at times. The sticks change things up a little bit. Now, using a couple of yoga blocks help, but sometimes I like to change it up with the sticks, and I can push back with just, I don't even need to hold anything, just kind of fist it up and push against that while laying on my back. Or with the stick I can just push. You know, I got a choice. I got two choices. I have to admit I have a preference for the yoga blocks though. These are nice, but they're so bulky. I can't really just go for a walk and try to find picnic tables in random places far away from my car. I could do that with the sticks. I could look for places far away from the car. Go on a bicycle ride with the sticks, but not so much with the yoga blocks. But that's the type of exercise I need to do every day, pretty much, so I can handle living in my car. I think I was holding back problems when I was into my picnic table fitness a little more early on. But then my interest dropped and problems got worse. And I took it for granted. I didn't really realize what the problem was. But man, it feels good to tighten it up. I did some picnic table before I drove back to this Walmart. Had a picnic table. It just got a little blood into the small of the back, up and down on the end of that table. And getting that blood in there feels good for just sitting, being hunched over like this. It's tight, it tightens up those muscles and brings blood to that area. And it just helps with me dealing with my habits. So I got a lot more time to improve. As I'm older, it's harder to do, but I do not want to neglect any more I don't want to get away from picnic table fitness anymore. I made another strap within the past month, just because sometimes I have difficulty finding a picnic table strap. So I got about 3 or 4, but I'm getting fewer heart problems. I'm getting fewer digestion problems. My biggest complaint is that I got this bad burping problem. Picnic table fitness isn't exactly helping. I don't know how to get rid of that. I suspect it may be honey that's causing issues. I really gave into an addiction to honey, and it's hard to get off of it. I'm gonna try, but yeah, that worked. Just to straighten up everything. There's nothing better to do than to just lay on my back and work the back of the shoulders, doing the neck bridges. And I'm so weak still in the top of my shoulder, I can't even lift myself off the ground still. I let my shoulders get that weak for much of my life. Usually when I'm at the gym, I'm lifting up and down, but I'm trying to push back when I'm laying on my back. And it takes a lot of strength with the shoulders. I should be able to push myself up. I'm going to keep trying. If anything, it'll straighten out my whole back region, starting from the upper back down. It focuses more on the upper back, doing the neck bridge, and then leaning over the picnic table focuses more on the middle part of the back. And they both combine nice. I'll flip, do some, I don't know, lay on my back, do some exercises that way, flip over, get off the edge of the table, and then start doing those exercises. When I'm done with that, get back on my back and do more neck bridges, relax a little bit, stretch, and then try to do more neck bridges. And I'm just flipping back and forth on this picnic table, and I like the routine. It's very enjoyable, and I neglected it. Picnic table fitness was not fun by itself, but now incorporating doing neck bridge exercises and the back of the shoulder, the upper back, all the upper back stuff against the ground has really made the whole cycle of exercises much more enjoyable for me, at least.